That's been my best trade of the quarter. CF Industries, these are the people that are responsible in the UK for all of the CO2 in our cool drinks and beer. And there's a shortage of it again. We've got a plant up in the north of England, and the government had to bail them out to keep them here. Otherwise, we would have run out of CO2. At the moment, there's a shortage of mineral water again, or fizzy water again. As you can see, we broke up on rising volume, and we went sideways on falling volume, and then it breaks on high volume. That's just a cert. Now, there's a big trend there. The fundamentals on VectorVest were great, and it's in the throes of a long-term trend. And Tom, if you'll remember, I still use an 89-day moving average for the trend. 21, 55, and 89, although I don't put them on the charts that often because I've been looking at them for so long that I know where they are. But if you need a hand to define the trend, 21, 55, and 89, where they all cross, I call that a bow tie, where they all cross. Okay, so now this thing moved up, and this is a bit of a worry here. You see? Look at that. Huge volume. That's where we were at the moment. Couldn't close at the top. I'll show you the rest of the chart in a second. So that's an example of trade entry. I took all the trades that I'm talking about here, I've taken them myself. And there's where we were. Remember the bar that closed halfway up its range on big volume, and it came back after that. And then one thing that happened, which was a heads up that worried me, is that the price fell on rising volume. And that was a heads up. I still took the breakout, but on the last little bit of the trend, the price is rising, but the volume couldn't come to the party, and then the bloody thing fell out of bed. So that last bit, there was two bits of evidence here. The price fell, and those red bars and rising volume, that was saying this trend looks complete. Then it breaks and has a last hurrah on falling volume, and then it gaps down. So there was, and that's what volume's like, folks. It's a subtle signal. It took me a long time to work this out. I was actually taking action on volume very quickly indeed, but it's a subtle signal that the trend is in a bit of